Today on 3D Outdoors, I'm going to teach you how to build your very own penny stove. Stay tuned. All right, the penny stove, one of the easiest to make, cheapest to make portable stoves that you can have. And I don't know if the name penny stove comes from the fact that you put a coin or a penny over your fill hole when you get done with it, or if it just simply refers to the fact that it costs less than a penny to make. I don't know. You can drive down just about any road and find a couple of aluminum cans kicking around the side of the road somewhere for free. So basically the only thing you got into it is the penny that you use to cover the holes when you're done. In either case, it makes a great portable stove or emergency style stove to heat up a little bit of water or something like that if you needed to. And all you need to use for fuel is like heat that you'd put in your gas tank, or some high proof rubbing alcohol in your 90 percentile range, something like that. But let's get in here and let's get this built for you quick. It is simple as can be. We're just going to measure up about 1 inch. There's no set height. Your stove has to be so tall or so short or anything like that. So I'm just going to take and mark about 1 inch. From the bottom. And what I like to do is find something to rest my marker on. I'm actually probably going to use my GoPro here real quick and just set my marker on it, and I just turn the can. And as I turn the can, I'm making the line on the can there. And then I'll just grab my other can. I don't even really need to mark it because I have my marker held at that height. And we'll just spin this can as well. And there we go. And now we have both of our lines there 1 inch up. And then we're just going to take a scissors and cut them. That's all you need to do to get those two pieces apart. Now there's a trick to putting them together, at least a trick that I like to use, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But you can just cut into the aluminum. Now be careful, this is sharp. You can cut your fingers, and you should have safety glasses on. I have safety approved regular glasses. Anytime you're working with sharp cutting tools, a metal that you end up turning into a sharp edge, you should always be careful. And we'll get the major portion of this one cut off here quick. All right, we'll set that aside. Now that we have these cut down in size, we just have to decide which side's going to go inside which one. It doesn't really matter which one. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a fork, and we're going to take that fork and we're going to weave it in and out of the can. And what this is going to do is this going to allow us to create kind of a crinkle in that can. And that's going to help us to get that can put together. Because obviously they're both the same size, so it's going to be difficult to get them to go together. I have seen another trick where you cut a piece of aluminum and you use it as kind of a guide to pushing it together. But I found this works even better than that. And you just crinkle it as you're going around. And I don't know if you can see that on there. What I'll do is I'll fire up the GoPro here. And as you can see, when you put that fork in there, you create a crinkle, and that will allow it to get pushed into the other can. So we'll keep doing that here. Just push that fork in there like that. Wiggle it around a little bit, and you end up with the crinkles. Wiggle that around a little bit. Keep doing it until you get to the other end of the can, or keep doing that till you get back to where you started, which is right here. And now you can see you have that crinkled all the way around there. This is going to become the inside, and you're just going to push these two together. Now that crinkle is going to help it be a little bit smaller than the other one, and you're just going to work your way around and push those in there. And this is where, like I said, I've seen people where they have created little pieces of aluminum that they can feed in between here and help that walk in. Obviously, this is the tricky part right here. Almost had it. Almost there. There. Now we're sliding her together. And we have that all the way together like that. And now we have the basics of the penny stoves. And now we need to put some holes around here for our flame holes, basically. And we're just going to go 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then we're going to do diagonals off of that as well. So we'll just take our marker and mark and mark and mark. And you could use a ruler, make sure you got this right. I'm just going to eyeball it because it doesn't have to be perfect. There, just like that. Then I'm going to take a drill. Now I've done this, and you probably cringe when I say this, but I've done this with thumbtacks. Sat there and just pushed a thumbtack through it. But I'm going to take my drill today with a very small drill bit, and I'm just going to drill those holes. A little easier on your fingers than the thumbtack. Nope. Get her started first. That one wants to walk off. There we go. Yeah, we're back around to the beginning again here. We'll just kind of go around, make sure we got them good and drilled out. There we go. So there are jets for where the alcohol will come out of when it burns. And then we just need a fill hole. And I'm just going to take a little larger bit. You could take that same small bit and make small holes in the middle. I've done it with thumbtacks, like I said. But I'm just going to take and go right dead center and make the hole. Now, do we have a penny? That's something I should have checked before I sat down, huh? I think I do. Looky there. There's our penny. So now what we got, see, our penny covers that hole in the middle, which is our fill hole. So you take that center and you fill your fuel in it, put your penny on it, take your lighter and warm it up a little bit around the edges so it starts to evaporate, and then light the fuel as it's jetting out of the jets there. And there you go. You have your very own penny stove, literally for a penny or less. And it's a great little survival stove, camping stove, pretty easy to carry one of these with you. Now obviously you can't burn twigs or anything like that in it. It's just a great little stove to have. And again, it's basically free. So there you go. There is how to build your very own penny stove. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. See you next time.